I spent so much of my life in negativity, in pessimism, in failure, in doubt, in anxiety, stress, depression, overthinking, that I came to a point where I was so tired of myself and I was so done of wondering whether life was just gonna work out for me in all different areas, in my business, in my love life, in my health, in my fitness, in my mental health. Like, I was so over myself that I just started to shift my perspective on every single thing, and I started to brainwash and telling myself that everything is going to work out even better than I ever expected. So right now, if you feel like your perspective in life is skewed and you want to shift it where everything just works out for you, you have like lucky girl syndrome. You just get the best experiences, the best opportunities, and everything just comes to you even better than you ever hoped and wished for. In this video, I'm gonna go through and actually share the tangible things that I did every single day to prime my mind to look at everything as it's working out for me. And guess fucking what? It actually freaking does. And as always, here are the video chapters. This is everything that I'm going to be covering. But I just want to start off by saying this video, like, I want you to watch it dedicatedly. I want you to pay attention. Put your phone away, put distractions away. I want you to focus, okay? Because if you are in that place where you're just so over it, you have literally crossed your threshold. You are so done sitting in the back seat, being in the shadows, and you want everything to work out even better than you ever expected. You need to take every single thing that I'm going to talk about in like the next 10 to 15 minutes to heart, and I want you to actually work on it. Because once again, when I did, my life did not look the same. It looked completely different. I did not even recognize myself. I truly became unforgettable, and everything I experienced was so unforgettable and memorable. Okay, so the first thing that I want you to step into, and I want you to have this as your trait, as a characteristic, as your personality, as your true identity, is delusion. I want you to be so freaking delusional about every single thing that happens in your life, where yes, people will think that you are crazy because you have such a positive outlook on what is happening. Now, this does not mean it is positive toxicity where you are not addressing problems and situations. You're kind of just brushing it under the rug. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about looking at things that may have not gone your way or you think is not gonna go your way, as this is just the unfolding of something that is coming to me that's even better. This is actually leading me to my desire, to my goal, to my destination. That guy that left me, who cares? He was just somebody that I learned lessons from. He learned lessons from me. And I bet this year, this month, tomorrow, I will bump into my future husband, who will give me everything and more than I ever expected to. When you are so delusional in yourself and what you want, somehow, some way it works. And the reason why it works is because we are vibrating in a completely different energy than lack, than fear, than scarcity, than abundance. So being delusional always works. And I'm talking about even the smallest situations. This is something I always do, guys, okay? Every single time me and Andy go somewhere, a grocery store, event, concert, mall, like wherever, and it's super busy, okay? My delusional self will be like, okay, we are gonna get the best parking spot. I just know for a fact we will. Like, yes, there are literally hundreds of thousands of people here, but I don't care. I just know we're gonna get the best parking spot. And it will drive down the road, we'll go and turn into a lane, and all of a sudden there's a parking spot there for us. Or all of a sudden someone's backing out in the exact moment that we are about to turn in. That is not because it's a coincidence, because if it was a coincidence, it would have happened more than once. It happens all the damn time, guys. Right? And this is called delusion. I just know for a fact it is going to work. When it comes to, I don't know, making money, right? If you want to start a business, but you're approaching it as, oh, it's going to be really hard, it's going to take me forever, it's not going to work. it's probably not going to work, or it's going to take you forever. But if you approach it in the way of, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I have the best offer, the best product. I'm so excited to create content. I just know people are going to buy right away. That's actually what's going to happen. You are training your mind to seek abundance, and that is what you're going to attract. Seeing like how you're going to really shift your perspective is forcing yourself to look at everything as it's working out for you, as everything is going to work. And even if certain things don't work, you're still going to live in delusion. You're going to be like, okay, that maybe did not work in my favor. However, let's try this thing because it might work even better once again than what I expected. And sometimes people don't like the word delusion, or they feel like it's just imagination and you're just in your fantasy, but that actually couldn't be further from the truth. People that embody the delusion the best, they're still taking action, they're still tweaking, they're still testing and trying, they're still adjusting. This does not mean you're just sitting on your couch doing nothing. That is delusional. Like if you expect to make $1 million but you're sitting on your couch doing nothing, it's not going to work. It's not going to manifest. You're not going to attract it. But if you are taking action, if you're making the videos, if you're going to the places where you want to meet your significant other, and you're being so confident and you have the conviction about it, that is when it's actually going to work for you. Now, the second way to really shift your perspective to look at everything in life as it's working out for you is it just honestly feels better than feeling bad about where you're at in life or bad about a situation. And this can be anything, guys. You can be going through the worst of the worst. You can be going through the worst heartbreak. Maybe you just lost your job. You don't have enough money to pay for expenses. Like you could be at the lowest point in your life. But I guarantee you are going to feel a lot better just by looking at what you do have and shifting your perspective to just knowing that this is not gonna get worse. Like where you're at, it's just gonna get better. Like you're going to be okay. That, like you shifting your emotion and your feeling to being hopeful, to excitement, to joy, to forward thinking, that's just gonna make you feel better than just dwelling about where you're at, right? So a big key thing when it comes to transformation and changing your life, it's not just to do the action of positive thinking and delusion. The act of doing it is actually going to make you feel better, because I don't think anybody wants to be living day in, day out, frustrated, depressed, anxious, and just feeling so low of where they are at. And this is honestly how manifestation actually works. You're not manifesting the desire and the goal. You're not attracting what it is that you want. When you are manifesting something, the key is actually to be in that state of feeling, to feel really, really good about where you're at, knowing that what you want is already yours, is already on its way to you. So this is the key, guys. It's like, once again, you can have the most shittiest day, nothing works out, but if you look at it as like, oh my gosh, I'm still breathing. Oh my gosh, I still have food. Oh my gosh, I still got to, scroll on social media. I still got to see my friends, whatever it is, like you can choose to either look at your day and look at the positives and make that day even better, or you get to choose to look at the negatives, what went wrong, and play that as what happened throughout the entire day, right? I know for me personally, I feel so much better if I go to bed and I lay my head down. I'm like, okay, maybe I didn't have the best day, but I did this, and this. And for that, I am so grateful. And that is going to allow you to just expect and get better things when you shift the perspective and you just always feel good about where it is that you're at. Now, this last one is a concept that I came up with that honestly, it excites me so much, because I feel like when I do this strategy, something in like my mind and my body like chemically changes, okay? And this is a concept that I call new eyes. Now, new eyes is basically looking at everything in your reality, looking at yourself, looking at your career, your business, your relationship, basically everything with fresh and brand new eyes. Therefore, everything in the past, your failures, your mistakes, your doubts, your fears, what worked, what didn't work, it is vanished. Now, a lot of the times when we look at something with brand new eyes or when we have a blank slate, we're excited. Therefore, nothing is holding us back because we don't have past experiences that we're using that's basically going to depict whether or not this new thing is going to work. So I love to use a brand new set of eyes with every situation and scenario. So every single morning when I wake up, brand new eyes. Does not matter what happened yesterday, does not matter what happened last week, last month, last year. Brand new eyes, fair game. I get to do whatever it is that I want. Now, this is perfect because if you are trying to better your relationship or your business and you're going into it with, oh, it didn't work before, or like this happened, therefore it's probably not going to work again, it's not going to work, okay? But if you look at it as like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting, you know, I'm going to do this, I'm going to come with positive energy, I'm going to try this new way in order to market my business, it's definitely going to work, like it's actually going to work, right? Using new eyes also isn't just doing it every single morning. You can use it in every single situation when you're shifting in different energies, different blocks throughout the day, right? If right now I'm recording this, it's almost 12 p.m. noon. If I, for some reason, had a really bad time recording this, it was loud, my video wasn't working, audio wasn't working, whatever, I could either take what happened this past hour into my lunch break, have a really bad lunch break and just dwell on what happened, or I could just leave it here, go into the kitchen, have my lunch with a brand new set of eyes and be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have such a good time eating my lunch, watching a video, doing whatever it is I want, and it's gonna feel really, really good. This concept, I promise you, this will allow you to take back control of what you want your life to play out as, right? Because once again, and I will tell you, this is going to take some practice, okay? Because in the beginning, it might not be that easy. It might not be that easy to get yourself out of something that you're just so freaking annoyed by, right? But over time, when you keep practicing new eyes, delusion, just always feeling better because the fact of feeling better makes you feel better, you're going to want to do it. So action items, this is your homework. I really want you to do this. Try these 3 strategies out just for the rest of the day. Don't even commit yourself for doing it for the next 2 days, 3 days, week. Do it for the rest of the day, okay? If it's nighttime, do it tomorrow. But if it's in the morning, if it's noon, afternoon when you're watching it, just try it for the rest of the day. And I guarantee you, you're gonna just feel so much better. You're gonna feel so much more hopeful. You're gonna feel so much more optimistic. And you are going to move in a completely different way, energy light, because you're embodying these traits. You have the power to change your entire life. And it comes down to you choosing to actually make that happen. I love you guys so, so much. You know, I am here. I'm here to help you, to show you, but I'm also here to give you that tough love. So if you watch this video and you're not gonna do anything with it, once again, don't sit there and wonder why things aren't changing. But I know since you are watching this video, you watched till the end, you're gonna take this to heart. You're going to shift your energy, your mindset. You're gonna be so fucking delusional and you're about to change your entire reality. I love you so, so much. I will see you in my next video. And until next time, make sure that you stay unforgettable.